Module 1. What is age-friendly and age-friendly business? In its ideal state, an age-friendly world anticipates and is responsive to the needs of older adults as they age. When we say that a community is age-friendly, it means people of all ages can actively participate, and it is a community where everyone is treated with respect, regardless of their age, mobility, or capabilities. The World Health Organization encourages communities to develop more inclusive environments for all, and defines an age-friendly community as welcoming, promotes inclusion, accessible for all, recognizes the contributions of older adults in all areas of community life, respects their decisions and lifestyle choices, celebrates diversity, and anticipates and responds to age-related needs within the community. Similarly, an age-friendly business or organization is one that considers the needs of its older adults as consumers, clients, patients, and customers. This training has been developed to guide and assist businesses and organizations to apply an age-friendly lens when considering their services and offerings. Small steps can be taken now for long-term benefit by being ready to meet the needs of aging customers and clients. You will be introduced to the following in this first module: the concepts of age-friendly communities, and age-friendly business. A snapshot of the aging demographics across Canada, Simcoe County, and Wasaga Beach. And 5 key areas of evaluation that you can use to assess the age-friendliness of your environment or customer experience. Why the need to create age-friendly communities? Because baby boomers, those aged 56 to 75, make up a considerable proportion of the country's population. For the first time in history, Canada is home to more people over the age of 65 than those 15 years and under. Canadians aged 85 and older are the fastest growing cohort in the country. More than 861,000 people aged 85 and older were counted in the latest census, twice the number observed in the 2001 census. From 2016 to 2021, the number of persons aged 65 and older increased to 7 million, the second largest increase in 75 years. By 2030, seniors will number over 9.5 million and will make up 23% of the population. By 2031, the entire baby boom generation will be 65 years and over. Since 2007, over 560 communities in Canada have committed to becoming age-friendly communities. These communities acknowledge that we need to act now to be positioned to meet the needs of our rapidly aging population. Closer to home, the municipality of Wasaga Beach within Simcoe County has also seen a significant increase in its senior population. The 2021 census indicates Wasaga Beach as one of the fastest-growing communities in Canada, and the majority of this growth has come from older adults. Between 2016 and 2021, the population of Wasaga Beach rose 20.3% compared to the provincial population growth of 5.8%. The median age in Wasaga Beach is 56.4 years. The largest population group is comprised of adults ages 55 to 74. In Simcoe County, 31% of the population is 55 plus. By 2041, this number is expected to increase to 41%. An age profile study carried out by the town of Wasaga Beach in 2020 determined that the community has a significantly higher percentage of residents 65 and over than the rest of the province. Recognizing in 2016 a growing trend in its aging community, the town of Wasaga Beach adopted an age-friendly community plan and established an age-friendly community advisory committee. Among the committee's many goals is to educate and advocate for age-friendly business practices and to work with the business community on ways to best serve older adults. This training is a first step in the development of an age-friendly business and organization training program for Wasaga Beach. Another committee goal is to develop an age-friendly business ambassadors program, where trained volunteers could assist in evaluating business spaces and services. Both of these concepts can be easily adopted by other communities. Many businesses are recognizing that older adults are an important demographic by instituting various services and incentives. Senior discount days have been implemented. During the COVID outbreak, many businesses offered early morning hours for seniors to prevent them from having to stand in the lines that formed due to reduced store capacities. Curbside pickup and expanded delivery services were implemented that allowed shoppers to get their groceries without having to go into the store. Online shopping sites are tailoring the shopping experience to attract older shoppers by simplifying the ordering process, using clear, larger fonts, and making payment and shipping methods less cumbersome. So why become an age-friendly business? Older adults are a vibrant group with spending power and the time to shop. Baby boomers are the wealthiest generation in Canada, according to Statistics Canada, and they like to spend their money. In 2016, Canadian households aged 65 and over had an average net worth of almost $100,000 per year. Baby boomer consumer spending is considerably higher than any other generation, according to a study carried out by Environics Analytics. Regardless of whether a business is home-based, online, or a traditional bricks-and-mortar establishment, if your business is accessible and age-friendly, you will attract and keep loyal customers who represent all demographics.
People above the age of 65 represent a large and growing demographic. Businesses can adapt to this expanding customer base by adopting age-friendly practices that improve the experience of older consumers. Examples of age-friendly practices include making aisles wider and clutter-free to accommodate for mobility devices, reducing noise for those with hearing loss, and adding seating areas to allow people to have a place to rest. Age-friendly practices extend beyond the physical environment and also include customer service. Businesses can train their staff in age-friendly communication best practices to ensure an enjoyable experience for older adult customers. All of these practices contribute to an inclusive and welcoming environment for all people, regardless of age. Making your business more age-friendly is economically advantageous. Creating a pleasant and comfortable experience can attract customers and encourage customer loyalty. These changes, in addition to retention strategies such as flexible work hours, mentorship programs, and phased retirement options, also help support and retain older employees. By improving accessibility and removing barriers for older adults, we promote inclusivity and ensure older adults can participate and contribute to the communities within which they live. Age-friendly practices benefit both the business and the consumer. When we incorporate age-friendly practices into businesses, we support people of all ages and abilities, including those who have sustained injuries, persons with disabilities, and families with strollers.
Businesses that address the needs of senior populations ultimately create environments that are friendly, appealing, and accessible to everyone, to include pregnant women, parents with toddlers and youngsters in strollers, people with sight, hearing, or mobility limitations, newcomers to Canada, and people with limited English. The County of Simcoe recognized the impact of a growing senior population across its municipalities by introducing an age-friendly business organization guide and program, and it is their publication and business recognition program that this training wishes to supplement and highlight. The County of Simcoe's program helps business owners assess whether their business is designed to serve everyone. The program provides resources and tools to guide businesses and organizations in their age-friendly journey, to identify, promote, and ultimately be recognized for implementing age-friendly practices. In 2019, The county recognized 17 local businesses and organizations within the county for their age-friendly practices. This included 2 Wasaga Beach businesses, Georgian Family Chiropractic and Wellness Center, and RBA Finance Group, Wasaga Limited, operating as Wasaga Tax and Accounting.
Hello, I'm Dr. Marco. I'm a chiropractor in Wasaga Beach at Georgian Family Chiropractic. We've been an age-friendly certified business by the County of Simcoe for the past few years. And I just wanted to speak a little bit about how easy the process was, and in terms of making changes, whether they're physical or just kind of an attitude towards how you approach those age-friendly clientele. It's a very simple process. To start with kind of the basics, making those physical changes to make your layout, whatever type of store or business it is, more appropriate, can be as simple as taping down the corners of rugs or carpets, making sure lighting is appropriate so that they can see changes in the grading of the floor, or even maybe some high visibility paint or tape on steps or different areas just where there could be a tripping hazard. So as you could probably tell, those take very little time and very little cost to implement. When it comes to how to become a more age-friendly business personally, so for example, being a chiropractor working in healthcare, some of the things that I do are just take the extra second to double check with the patient if they've understood what we've talked about, recommendations to help them at home, exercises and stretches, making sure they're appropriate for them. Because what I never want to do is assume that somebody has different abilities no matter what their age is, whether that's technological, so telling them, okay, is it better that I write down these suggestions on a piece of paper or send you an email? Because nowadays with iPads, with any type of electronic equipment, there's so many variabilities in terms of feeling comfortable with that. So we want to make sure that we tailor our approach to what they need and what they're able to do.
The Age-Friendly Business Organization Award Program identifies 5 key areas for any business or organization to evaluate: customer service and respect, comfort, visibility, and clarity, safety, both inside and outside, mobility and user-friendliness, and outside environment. These areas of focus are the foundation for building an age-friendly business community that meets the needs of seniors. Businesses who endorse these key areas will be seen as forward-thinking and welcoming for people of all ages and capabilities. In this module, we introduced you to a number of key concepts. The importance of age-friendly communities, given that statistics show that Canadians aged 65 and over is the fastest growing segment of our population. Wasaga Beach is home to a growing number of older adults. Businesses need to be aware of the importance of the needs of an aging demographic. The 5 key areas of evaluation that serve as the base for fostering an age-friendly business community. In the next module, we'll examine some of the negative stereotypes and challenges faced by seniors to gain a better understanding of the customers and clients you're serving. We'll examine ways you can deliver exemplary customer service that is respectful of the needs of older adults.